1424 once again with NASCAR Heat 2. And in this episode of our season with Ty Majeski's number 60, not iRacing Ford, we are going to be completing race 26 of 33, which is going to take place at Chicagoland Speedway for a race that does not have a name. This game is really starting to get on my nerves with this crap, but oh well. In the last episode, we raced at Richmond and had ourselves a pretty dirty freaking race because I kept dumping Matt Tifft on accident, of course. At the same time, I'm proud that I did because now he knows that he should race his race car, not just go on a freaking Saturday night cruise. Or actually Friday night cruise because of the Xfinity Series. But anyhow, last weekend did not go so well because we got 10th place at Darlington, which is okay. And then we got 11th place at Richmond, which is not acceptable because I want to be a championship contender. So overall, that weekend was nothing that I can be proud of. This is the last race of the regular season, by the way. And then we're going to also race at Kentucky tomorrow to start the playoffs. I think we're going to do better at Chicagoland because we won at Chicagoland. The Truck Series is one of those easy tracks for us. I don't know if I can say the same for the Xfinity Series, of course, but here are the point standings. I'm still sitting in 9th place like I have been for the majority of the season. Justin Allgaier is in 1st place right now still. Elliott Sadler 2nd. William Byron in 3rd. Last weekend, William Byron got his 2nd win, I think. I think that happened last weekend at least. Blah, 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 blah. Daniel Hemrick just locked himself in the playoffs, knocking out Jeremy Clements, which kind of sucks because he was in the playoffs for a long time just on points. And, well, you can look through the rest of the point standings. You can't hurt me. Yeah, what it says at the top of the screen. You can't hurt me. I'm the boss. I'm the beast. And here are the playoff standings. Ryan Reed is in here all of a sudden. He's probably been in here all along because he doesn't have a win. But, yeah, one more driver wins a race. If it's Ryan Reed, then he'll lock himself in. If it's anybody that doesn't already have a win, they're going to lock themselves in. So Ryan Reed's just got to be hoping that someone that's already won a race wins this race. Either that or himself. But let's go ahead and get to Chicagoland Speedway. All the Chicagoland races in this game are at daytime, and they obviously can race here at nighttime because they got all the lights, and they used to race here during the night for a while, but now it's all day races. I hate that about some of these tracks where they've had day races and then they've had night races, but it's always, they only have that in the games. I wish you could just race both day and nighttime these days at any track that you can. Like Auto Club, they've had a daytime, they've had a nighttime. I'd like both. I would like it both at every single freaking track. Let's race at Pocono at night. That's never going to happen, is it? So many people would attend a Pocono race for the first time in history, or at least in ages, but let's go ahead and get into qualifying. I just ate supper and drank some 7-Up, so now my voice has got a lot of fluidity to it, if that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I constantly have to cough and clear my throat just so I'm not spewing out phlegm onto my camera and my floor and my bedroom. Well, my floor is in my bedroom. I don't know where I'm going with this anymore. So, this is actually a full throttle track in the Xfinity. Well, that's embarrassing. As I was saying, because this is the Xfinity Series, you can go around this track full throttle for the most part without even letting off due to the lack of the horsepower that the cars have. The thing is, you still have to enter the corners from a very good position, and I have to do it so perfectly, otherwise I have to let off the gas, and then it just ruins my entire lap. You have to enter at the perfect height, and then you've got to dive down just at the right time. Like, I should be fine with this. And the Truck Series, it's for sure, and the Xfinity Series has a little bit more horsepower, so you got to do it just perfect to get it right. And once the tires start getting worn down, you can't do it anymore. But we're going to start in 30th. In the top 30, that's on the outside. I don't want to start on the outside. I think I had to start on the outside of, like, Texas in the Craftsman Truck Series. Well, not Craftsman Truck Series. The Camping World Truck Series, and that had me stuck, taking forever to actually make up positions. So I really do want to be on the inside. If I have to start on the outside, that's really going to hold me back throughout the entire stage, probably. Eric Jones is going to be on the pole. Ryan Reed starting in 13th. And, well, you've already seen the rest. I hate how I can't control the rate at which it scrolls through the freaking results or anything like that. That really irritates me. Oh my god! So much phlegm in my voice to keep me from speaking this language. It sucks! Okay, we're in the afternoon. Green flag's out. We're underway for four laps. First stage here at Chicagoland Speedway. Why can't they just tell me how many laps I have with 0 or some shit instead of actually not putting on the screen until we get to the line? Pet peeve, pet peeve, pet peeve. I'm stuck on the outside, but the outside lane got to run. I'm going to force this Ford car to give me the inside going into turn 3. He didn't let off, but he decided to move up the track because he knew he wasn't going to have that. He made his decision early. That wasn't my fault. We're going to dive right underneath this 5 car, Michael Annett, who's apparently not having a good race. I recall Michael Annett having quite a few good races. Wow, the apron just tossed me sideways a little bit. Remember, this was the first track that I ever raced at in this game, and it was the first video of me playing this game ever on my channel. And I did a lot of cockpit view and hood cam, and we haven't really done any of that in this game unless we had to check fuel probably. Actually, you don't have to check fuel by doing that. You just press the O button and it tells you right there. But when was the last time I did change the camera angle in this game? I don't even remember how to change the camera angle actually. No? Oh, it's the square button. I probably haven't changed the camera angle in this game since I freaking first got it. Me trying to change the camera angle actually just screwed up my entire corner, by the way. I'm not making very good use of the fact that this is only a 4-lap stage. It was 4 laps and then I spend half of 1 lap just driving up the track. I'm pushing Ryan Reed, making sure that he can't make the playoffs, by the way. Not really. I'm just kind of on the move. And, well, the AI suck at Chicagoland, and I don't know why. It's one of their weakest tracks in this entire game. Is that Brandon Jones? I think this is Brandon Jones. I don't know who this is. Yeah, that's Brandon Jones, and he just freaking messed up the entry of turn 1. Why are they hitting the brakes in the back stretch? Why you do that? Yeah, I'm going to stay on the bottom because I'm JC1424 and I have a brain. Not to be confused with JC1424 or JC1424, and especially not JC1424. I don't know what the hell I just said. But Eric Jones won the first stage. Was kind of predictable because he started in front and everybody else behind him kept hitting the brakes in the back stretch. We finished in 3rd in that first stage. No one's taking pit stops after that stage right there, so we might be finding ourselves winning stage 2 because it's so easy to get by all these people. There's William Byron being consistent in 2nd place. No, we're not pitting because they're not pitting. So what's going to happen is we're going to win stage 2. We're going to take a pit stop, make sure we have 4 tires. I'll probably just get 2 tires and actually use pit strategy for the first time in this entire season because I don't think I'm really going to have to get 4 tires with how slow they drive, even on fresh tires. I just flew right past him at the restart because he's not full throttle. I don't know. That's so dumb. I'll get back to you guys whenever we're coming off turn 4 on the final lap of the stage, I guess. So here we come off turn 4. As you can see, the only tire that's really taking that much wear compared to everything else is the right front. And hopefully whenever I take my pit stop and get only 2 tires, just for the sake of me not losing 40 fucking positions, and also being competitive regardless of how many tires I get in the first place. I'm just hoping that they give me right side tires, not left side tires, because I don't feel like I'm going to need that much with the right front being the one that wears down the most. We're going to take our pit stop, get 2 cans of fuel, take 2 tires. I don't want to go for 1 can of fuel or 1.5 cans of fuel because I don't feel like that'd be a good decision. Alright, so we only lost 5 spots. Some drivers decided not to pit. Did they pit after the first stage or what? I don't know. I don't know what would have happened if I decided to, pick a 4-tire pit stop. Whoever this is right here. Long in the 13 car. He didn't have a good start. Why did these guys not pit? Did they pit after stage 1? Or are they just going to go this whole entire race without pitting? So I did get right side tires, but as you can see, it's at 99% for both of those again. We can turn that off, put it back to laps, and drive right between McLeod and whoever the hell that was behind us, taking the lead off turn 4, and I'm going to lead the remainder of this race, getting my 5th win of the season. You can bet yourself on it, unless some caution happens and then everybody takes a pit stop and then I wind up finishing like freaking 20th or some shit. Either that or I hit the apron. Again. Well, maybe I should have said that should not have been possible, because by saying that it could have happened, it happened. Is anybody pitting? Well, no one that's near me. Ray Black Jr.'s pitting for some reason. All these people are a lap down. Those are the ones that stayed out after the stage 2 pit stops. Well, no one else is pitting, so I'm not going to pit. And we're going to be at the lead at the restart. I started hitting the wall off of turn 4 a little bit. I don't know why my tire wear was keeping me from actually finishing corners that much, but green flag is back out, and we're having ourselves a little NASCAR Xfinity Series overtime. There was Elliott Tyler next to me. What? Wait. What? How? I don't... Okay. I'm battling with Eric Jones to win the race. That's not funny, man. That's not funny. They just threw a caution, and all of a sudden their cars drive better than mine. These guys didn't take pit stops. They weren't gaining on me before. And now... Okay, clear the 11 going before we get to turn 3, please. I can't clear the 11 before I get to turn 3. I am going to lose this race! I am going to lose more than one position. I am going to finish in 4th place here at Chicagoland Speedway. Oh my God, that was a lot of freezing right there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I sure as hell did. What? I can taste What If Racing's pain in the past with this game in this career mode. I can taste it. It's David Hoots won the first stage. I won the second stage. And I almost won the final stage, winning the entire race and getting my 5th win of the season. But instead, David Hoots did, because David Hoots races for Joe Gibbs Racing. And he just got his 3rd win of the season, I think. Or maybe his 2nd win of the season. I don't remember. But David Hoots, you're a bitch. You're a bitch, David Hoots. Fuck you, David Hoots. That was bullshit. What was the caution for? I don't know what the caution was for. There's no possible way that there was a logical caution. And also, I was so fast, I was just pulling away faster and faster and farther and farther. And then the caution came out, and we came to the restart, and everybody caught up to me, and I was history. I had no grip in the corners, but they did. I don't know that. Whatever. You see in the results while I'm just ranting it out. I'm still in 9th place, by the way, because that's the only position that I could ever be in the point standings. I'm not finding out right here where Eric Jones was as far as wins goes. We'll find out whenever we get back to the championship mode menu. So let's see the post-race information. I ran the fast lap in the race with a 30.81, but my last 2 laps were the slowest, apparently. That would only make sense. And then I led the most laps. I led 20 laps. Didn't lead the last 2 laps. And, well, we were on the move. We started in 30th and finished in 4th. Could have finished in 1st, but we didn't. And Daniel Hemrick had a tough break. Started in 3rd and finished in 27th. Tomorrow we are going to Kentucky Speedway for the Blobbity McBlobbity Blah 300. Once again, I cannot read that freaking text like I have with probably 10 other races at this point for the first race of the round of 12 in the playoffs. We're 5th place in the point standings somehow. I guess that's all based off of the playoff points, because right there it says we're 25, which is below Elliott Sadler and above Ty Dillon. I never knew that this was what the playoff standings were based off of at the beginning. Matt Tiff got some playoff points, but he didn't make the playoffs. Ross Chastain got a win, but he was below the cut line, so that kind of disappointed him quite a bit. And you can look through the rest of this stuff, and there's no more playoff standings option because the playoff standings is at the top of the, the full points table. And here's the schedule. Next weekend we're going to Dover and then Charlotte. I'm really looking forward to Dover because last time we went there, it wasn't in the playoffs, and I choked on the last lap, which caused a caution to come out and make me finish like 35th or some crap. I don't even remember. Go looking all the way back. Where's that at? Let's find Dover. Dover? There you are, Dover. 34th. Yeah, let's go finish 34th again next weekend. Hopefully at Kentucky, we don't get a caution with like 4 laps to go that gives us an overtime finish that caused me to get stuck on the outside where everybody else all of a sudden has better tire wear, even though they didn't have good tire wear before that caution came out. That was so stupid! So stupid! So fucking stupid! See you next time. That's that. And episode over.